Now, I mean, obviously you've known each other
How did I get to meet him?
No, but how did you meet? No, how did you decide?
We shared the same wife.
That's a good beginning. But
Eric, I've been friends with Eric for years, and I think I always will be. He's a lovely fella, and I love him very dearly. And I just call him up again, doing an album, Eric, could you come and play? Sure, he came over. Played great stuff, Devil's Radio, Cloud 9. He does a nice little solo on the end of That's What It Takes, and also the other one, the Saxon side, called The Wreck of the Hesperus.
I love that one. That's a really... Is that about you saying I'm still here and kicking?
Sure, yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I'm not a wreck yet.
Now, of course, Ringo's on drums.
Yeah.
And I would imagine there must be a particularly non-verbal...
You couldn't make an ex-Beatle record without having Ringo, could you?
I guess not, no. But you must have a real... I mean, in the old days, I know, just watching you would look at each other and you knew what you all wanted. And I would imagine that carries over.
Yeah, it's like a built-in thing. If I play a song to Ringo, I don't need to say to him, I want it to go like this. I just play it and he joins in. Maybe you can tell him we want to stop there, whatever. Or can you do a little fill there? But other than that, he's got a great feel. Ringo, he's like, I sort of don't practice much on the guitar. He's really good. He's got a lot of good tunes. He's only just started to try and do lyrics. But apart from him physically looking like John a bit, with his glasses and long hair, he really isn't anything like John. Much a gentle, a softer person. John was like very tough. I mean, he had that ability to be gentle and soft and was lovely, but he was, he was acid too. I mean, he gave that hard edge to the Beatles. A sort of an orphan. As Popeye would say, he was an orphan, he didn't, his father left home, and, you've heard the songs, Mother, you left me, but I didn't leave you. Much harder, tougher person. Julian is, gentle, and so I don't think there's any comparison, and it's unfortunate that, that Julian is allowing himself to be, interviewed or put in the newspapers and all that. It started, I was 17 when I first we went to Hamburg and we were given a job in the Reeperbahn, which is the naughtiest part of Hamburg. Mm-hmm. And they booked us for 8 hours a night, and then the club we were in had to close down. The police shut it down, so they moved us into another club where there was another band also booked for 8 hours. Mm-hmm. So instead of giving us 4 hours each, we started at 2 in the afternoon, did an hour, and they did an hour, and we did an hour, and we went right through. Second week of doing that, around about the 6th set, when we were flagging a bit, and the boss of the club, who was a bit of a gangster, brought all his gangster pals in, saying, wanted us to jump up and down. Preludin, which were women's slimming pills. And we'd take them and froth at the mouth and leap up and down, singing, "What I say?" And